Okay, let's give it the old 3 clap. And yeah, just do that, you know. What's up, YouTube? We're gonna do something a little bit different today. This is actually gonna be somewhat of an unboxing video. It's exactly what it's gonna be. Jim here, he got himself, what do you call this thing?
A video games monthly box. And pretty much what it is a monthly subscription service where you pay a certain amount of money and you can get from 3 to 10 games depending on the level that you choose, and they ship out monthly and they do it based upon your preferences. I did this blind without a wish list because me being a jackass didn't know how to submit my wish list until recently.
It's pretty heavy. Got some games in here.
Yeah, there's definitely games in there.
Yeah, I like the cover of the box too. This is pretty neat. Now this is obviously something similar to, like, say, Loot Crate, for example, where it's a subscription service and you pay X amount of money and you don't know what you're going to get. You know it's going to be video games though, and that's a plus. I like this idea.
So pretty much the cool thing about this whole website, this service, is that they have you take a inventory of the games that you currently own, and they only do retro games, so don't expect anything past the PS2. Pretty much at this time, I put down Nintendo and N64. I am just trying to build an N64 collection and just try to add on to my NES collection. Like I said, I did this blind. A lot of people that I've seen videos of, they put in a wish list and they get those games, usually. So this is what happens if you don't do the wish list. So the first thing I'm going to let you know is, if you decide to subscribe to this box, email them with a wish list so they get a good idea of what you like.
I think this is pretty cool. You can choose what systems you want to collect for, and they'll send you just those games. Now, can you only choose 2 systems?
No, they ask you to choose as many as possible to make it, like, varied.
So you could very well open up this box and have, say, like an Atari game, a Super Nintendo game, a Sega game, an original Nintendo game, TurboGrafx, perhaps.
Yeah.
Do they do TurboGrafx?
No.
Oh,
they do, like, Atari, they do NES, Game Boy, PlayStation 1, 2.
Vectrex?
Nope.
Oh.
You gotta think, if it's super rare, they're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
But I have seen videos where people got sealed Atari games, which is sweet. Like, a sealed Atari game, I would love that. Oh, let's do this.
Nicely packaged in there.
Yes, it is. And they give you some cards telling me to update my library. I'm gonna make sure I do that.
That's what they're there to help you with.
Oh, yes, most definitely. But you have to let them know what you have, because once they send it out, they don't update anything for you. That would ruin the surprise, I guess. And I got a 1-up card, so that means I get 1 extra game. So let's see.
You have received a free game. Thank you for being a Video Games monthly subscriber. So that's pretty cool. His first box, they just gave him an extra one. Why not? I like that.
They're trying to keep me as a client. So the first thing I'm going to look at is this N64 game. This is Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. Now, I stopped watching Power Rangers after Power Rangers Zeo, so I don't know this show. I know about this game, though. This game is not very good. But
off to a good start.
I like bad games. I like Power Rangers, so let's see how bad it could be. So that's game 1. Game 2 is Walleye Country Club True Golf Classics. Wow. I like golf, but
wow.
This is definitely one of the earlier N64 games that I know of, so I read about this a long time ago in Nintendo Power, so I'm down for playing it. It's golf. Whatever, I'm old.
Golf games are fine, you know? I like golf games too. Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah, there's better golf games, like the Tiger Woods series is excellent, and you mentioned Mario Golf
on the last video.
Yeah, the half and half video, and I actually love that game for the Game Boy Color. It's amazing.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Really good for a little RPG golf action.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. I'm excited to have this because I actually bought this when it first came out, and me being an idiot, I sold my games for my N64, so I'm glad to get this back. It's an excellent game. The movie, on the other hand, is not that great.
That's a solid one. That's a real solid one. Like, I don't own that one in my collection personally, but I always remember playing that, and that's a lot of fun. My cousin had that one.
It's one of the few games that actually supports that expansion pack for the N64, so that's always fun to see the graphics get up-resed.
Another thing I'm noticing, too, about these games is they're all in really nice shape for the most part. You know, maybe a slight cleaning, but, you know, for the most part, they're not sending you anything plastered in stickers, at least not that I've seen so far, so that's nice. nice.
Well, they do give you a disclaimer that could happen because they buy a lot of their stuff in bulk. You got to consider that they bought a lot of this while the video stores are going out of business.
Yeah.
So you're going to get some games with stickers on them, but if it ends up being a really good game, then who the hell cares?
Right.
But let's keep this going. And I have Super Spike Volleyball.
Now that is a good game.
That is a good game.
It's one of the best 4-player games on the system, if you ask me. So if you have an NES 4-score or an NES Satellite, definitely play this one with your friends. Like, it is that much fun. Great party game.
Oh, yes. Not as good as Super Dodgeball, but...
Unfortunately, Dodgeball is not 4-player.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but...
It is unfortunate.
River City ran some sprites. What do you expect?
Yeah.
The next one I got is Strider.
Another good game.
I'm excited for this because I never thought about picking it up, but I used to play it. It was like on Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, so...
Yeah.
I'm happy about that.
I was particularly fond of the Strider on the Sega Genesis, but I picked this one up about a year or so ago, and NES one holds up really well. That's a good game.
It's a pretty badass sticker too.
Yeah.
Is he fighting a Russian? Yeah, he's fighting in Russia right now.
That's definitely some kind of... I don't know.
That's the Russian star.
Yeah.
The Soviet Union.
Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? But I was kind of confused because this guy's got a winter hat on and all white, so you think he'd definitely be doing some snow camouflage. The problem is he's wearing a sleeveless jacket. What's going on there? It can't be too cold where he's from.
He's from Russia.
Yeah.
The next thing that I have is Swords and Serpents. I've never played this game. Is it kind of like Wizards and Warriors?
That was one of those games I bought in a lot too, and
Dude, this one's in pristine order. This looks brand new.
I don't have a lot to say about that one. I know that it is a little bit more collectible. It's not like your total bottom of the barrel game, but we're gonna have to put that one in shortly after the video and try it out.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna try this out.
Yeah.
Now, the last thing I got,
I was wondering what this thing was.
it's a light.
Oh,
Yeah, look at that. That's cool.
it's a flashlight.
And it's a rape whistle. I got my own rape whistle. It's good because we got creepy clowns everywhere now, so I gotta be able to.
You got
tell
a
people.
rape whistle.
What, everybody this month got this rape whistle. It's fine.
That's funny.
So you always get something extra in here. I like that. Now I got a keychain.
Yeah.
But for the most part, the box came in well. I got a few good games. I got a couple games that I probably might play, but will not be very happy about.
What I'm gathering from all this, and especially what Jimmy's told me about it prior to making this video, is that, you know, if you go in blind like that, you don't know what you're going to get. And that is half the fun, but they give you the option to make a wish list. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get those things, but it seems as though as if they have them in stock, they're going to shoot for that sort of thing.
Yeah, mine's a little bit more out there, but, you know, one can only hope.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that I got to see this firsthand, and it's cool that we're doing this video because it gives, you know, some of these viewers the chance to, you know, decide whether or not that's something they want to take part in.
Yeah, most definitely check it out. If you want to just kind of bulk up your retro collection, take a look at the website. It's videogamesmonthly.com. Remember, do update a wish list. You're going to have to email them to let them get an idea of what kind of gamer you are. Don't go in blind like me unless you like surprises, but it was an okay surprise for some of these. I can definitely say the only one I wasn't very happy with was that Power Rangers game, but we'll see what happens in the future, and I'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah.
This will definitely not be the last one, so just remember, like I said, update that wish list because you're going to want to get some kind of game that you like. I wasn't all too, you know, displeased with what I got. I was happy with quite a few of the games, but just remember, wish list, and, you know, we're going to see you next time. We have a couple more videos on the way. That's that.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Definitely remember to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, comment. We'd like to talk to you, and yeah, we'll see you next time.
Right.